All right, we're back with the fourth video installment of the Update Our NFL Preview Series. Today we're looking at the Pittsburgh Steelers run defense, and their run defense was a bit of a, I guess, statistically very weird. They were 19th in opposing yards per carry, 10th in tackle for loss percentage, and 6th in run percentage. So that's kind of a feast and famine defense that they're playing over there, where, yeah, their yards per carry might not be the best. They gave up 4.3 yards per carry last season, but if you can if you can be 10th in the league in your tackle for loss percentage, then I guess you're gonna have to live with some of those plays. But the more I watched their run defense, they did tend to give up some big gains, but usually it's just due to them not being very gap sound. I mean, you just can't leave right there the C gap wide open. Somebody has to be held accountable for that. And we'll see a rewind here. And you can't play defense like that, and that's what happened on a lot of their big runs where they are just making mistakes. And here again, you're going to see when the other team can get a hat on a hat, and I know Dallas does this to a lot of people, but that's never good to see. And Shazier is on a he has a handful of ugly plays when they give up these big runs. I mean, you see him just get flattened by Leary there, and Hargrave gets pushed out by Travis Frederick. And here against the Dolphins, they poor tackling on the edge. They didn't seal the edge, and really when you run it back, they just don't play gap sound defense all the time. I mean, number 98 right there, he doesn't scrape over the top. The cornerback doesn't tackle. They don't set the edge, and that was a lot of their problems when they gave a big plays. But they do have, like I said before, they do have a really nice ability to get tackle for loss. And I think Javon Hargrave, the rookie nose tackle from South Carolina State last season, he's going to be a force this year. And the way that he was able to play the run, and the way that he was able to penetrate in the backfield, and the hustle plays that he gave, that was a huge boost to their defense. So, they were able to find an impact defensive tackle in the third round to pair with Cam Hayward and Stephon Tuitt, who are both really good defensive linemen, and that should continue. That should help their tackle for loss percentage continue to rise. You see here, avoids the cut block and then joins Shazier on the tackle. And what I've noticed about the Steelers the past few seasons is that they've really decided to start adding speed to their defense, kind of like how the Falcons have done too. When you look at Hargrave, Shazier, T.J. Watt, Sean Davis, like all these guys can run. You see here, Davis missed a tackle, but Tuitt comes back to clean it up. And I think just being able to hustle and having the speed to make plays, and it's going to sound corny and cliche, but never giving up and on a play, that leads to a good tackle for loss percentage. So this is a team that can really penetrate and find the ball. They just have to be more consistent with their gap discipline and the way that they attack blocks and, I guess, scrape against blocks too. And there's Cam Hayward, beating a reach block, coming underneath, and getting the tackle. Now, one of their free agent acquisitions I really like was Tyson Awalu from Jacksonville, and he's kind of gotten a bad rap, I guess, just being on the Jaguars, but I guess not really filling his role as a top 10 pick in 2010, I want to say. But he's really just a solid defensive lineman, and I think a guy who can run and has the effort that you look for as your third defensive end behind Cam Hayward and Stephon Tuitt, that's like the ideal type of player that you want in that defense. Someone who's going to play gap sound football, like you see here. He's going to set the edge, throw the tight end, find the running back. That's what you need. And here we go again. He's going to stay in that C gap, shuffle down, find the ball. You need athletic, high effort players when you're trying to improve your run defense. And Aluwalu, I think most Jacksonville fans will tell you he kind of got a bad rap there. In their first round pick, T.J. Watt, I wasn't crazy about the pick. I think he still has a long way to go before he's going to be able to live up to that first round status. But that's a guy who has the effort, the athleticism, the speed that you want when you're trying to improve your run defense. So we'll be back tomorrow with the NFC North. We'll be looking at the Chicago Bears. And now that we've run through the AFC North, be on the lookout for our AFC North recap pod. It'll be on settingedge.com, SoundCloud, iTunes, Google Play, anywhere you can listen to a podcast is going to be on there. So we'll see you guys then.